I would listen to the song on earphones and hear the drums, and I would play a drum track. Doug would capture that drum track, and then maybe Denny would be next. He would listen to what I'm doing in the record as well, and he would put down a bass track to that. Then we had all these tracks down. Doug mixed them, put them together, and produced them. But it's totally us on the albums.
Party that we played over in St. Louis one night. And on the way home, we were still in St. Louis, coming toward the bridge. Tom was driving. It was me and Tom. And John, we had all John's stuff in the trunk. I don't know if Danny was with us or not. And the cops stopped us, pulled us over, and they got out and they made us get out of the car. They checked the car, they checked the trunk, we had to take everything out of the trunk, and then they proceeded to frisk us. And they frisked me and they frisked Tom. Well, they finally got to John, and they tried to frisk him.
I was 14.
And all they had to do was touch him and he'd start to laugh. And every time they touched him, he laughed harder. And they ended up, they gave up trying to, because he was almost on the ground laughing. So they finally told us that they stopped us because Tom's license plate light was burned out and he needed to get it fixed. And they basically told us to hit the bridge and don't ever come back. So
I was talking to Danny on the phone one day, and I said, we ought to record a few songs. We don't really have anything for our legacy or anything. And, he got real quiet for a few minutes. And we were done talking, and 10 minutes later he calls me back. He said, I just talked to John. He was all for it. I said, for what? We're recording some songs. I didn't even think, he's going to go that far out. And 10 minutes later he calls back again. He said, I just talked to Don. He's all for it. Or Tom. I can talk to you in a second. Before I know it, he called everybody. And so he really got the thing going. It was my idea, but he got it going.
Most of us have grandkids, and they had never heard us play. They didn't even know we did play in a band. And so Denny was telling me, he says, my grandkids have never heard me play. Wouldn't it be neat if we did a recording so they could hear what we sounded like? And I thought, that's a great cause.
And I think this band here has a penchant to get together, have a good time, and we just don't have a lot of fighting or disagreements, and that's why we are here today. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have happened. So
we didn't stop playing because there was some disagreement.
No.
We stopped playing because we got older and college came up, and it was just hard to keep a group together. But it wasn't because we disagreed with each other or didn't like each other. It had nothing to do with that.
it may have taken 9 months or a year, but we did it gradually. We didn't just sit and hour and just trudge through the thing. And it took time, but I had a ball doing it. And I think it'd be...
We all had fun.
Pick out 12 more songs and
no disagreement.